Welcome, new teachers, to the Skyward Systems training. I am Laura Hopkins, your instructor for this session. To assure all of you that you are in good hands, I have at least 11 years of teaching experience using Skyward in elementary and secondary education. With that being said, let us begin. The two learning objectives we are going to cover in this training are: you will be able to set up your gradebook for the school year and enter grades without any errors, and you will create and send messages to parents through the message center about their child's progress in a class without any errors. Now let us dive into how to use the Skyward Gradebook System. The first step is to open your Skyward login screen from your school district's resource page. Next, in step 2, is where you will type in your username and password. In step 3, once you are able to log into your Skyward account, it will take you to the home page of the system. Next, in step 4, move your cursor over to the menu in the top left-hand corner and click on Teacher Access to open a new drop-down menu. Go ahead and click on My Gradebook at the top of the new menu. After clicking on My Gradebook, step 5 is where you should see your current year classes that your school district has assigned to you for the school year. From this screen, go to step 6 and click on one of the gradebooks on the screen. In step 7, you should now see a list of your students' names to the left and an empty grading period to the right. At the top of the main screen of your gradebook, you should also see a bar full of different menus. From this bar, find the menu titled Categories, then click on it to open a new screen called Category Maintenance. In step 8, go to the right-hand side and click on the button labeled Choose a Score Method in this new screen. Next, in step 9, a new screen pops up labeled Category Group Maintenance with Score Method Options. Click on the second option called Base Grades on Percents Assigned to Categories, then click Save to the right of the screen. Then in step 10, click on the button called Add or Edit Categories on the right-hand side of the screen. So pre-selected categories show up in the new Category Group Maintenance area. From here, click under the Include column to check off categories to use. Then go to the Modify Percent column to the right and adjust the percentages to equal to 100%. After all the changes have been complete, click the Save button in the top right-hand corner of the screen and your categories are set. Now in step 11, click on the back button at the top left-hand corner of the category maintenance screen to go back to the main screen of your gradebook. In the bar menu at the top, click on the button called Assignments to open a new drop-down menu. Within the new Assignments menu, click on Add Assignment. Then in step 12, a new menu opens that will be labeled Assignment Maintenance, where you will see a variety of class descriptions. You will also see another small menu displayed to the right of the Add Assignment window. This area is where you will fill out the information of your assignment, check off the classes it belongs to, then click the Save and Score button when you are done. Once you get to step 13, the score entry window, this is where you enter the grades your students earned on the assignment. Then you click on the Save button in the top right-hand corner of the screen, and that is it. You've now entered your first assignment successfully into your gradebook. Now in step 14, navigate back to the main screen of your gradebook and locate the menu titled Other Access in the top left-hand corner of the bar menu. Click on the Other Access button to open a new drop-down menu, then click on the Message Center button. Then in step 15, a new window called Class Messages will open to display several options to the right of the screen. Click on the Add Message for Multiple Classes button next. In this new window in step 16, you are now able to type in your message and pick from a variety of class options. Once you have finished your message, click on the Save button in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Then it will send to everyone listed in your Skyward Gradebook. As this training is coming to a close, there are a few key takeaways to remember about the Skyward Gradebook System. 1. Always click on your gradebook to look at your classes, assignments, and grades. 2. Become more familiar with the menu at the top of the main screen of the gradebook. This is where you set your categories, add assignments, and access the Message Center. And 3. Always save your work in your gradebook by clicking on the Save button on each screen because it will not save on its own. This concludes our training over basic usage of the Skyward Gradebook System. After this training video, please make sure to fill out the short assessment in the Google form provided to practice your knowledge in Skyward and receive individual feedback. Thank you.